Grant Cardone here to share with you somebody who is, not only is she beautiful every time I talk to her, but she makes me better every time I talk to her. Author of Quantum Leaps, 10 Steps to Help You Soar, Gloria Mayfield Banks, one of the leading network marketers in the world. Her story is freaking unbelievable. Buddy, I am so grateful that you were willing to collaborate with me on the 10X Growth Conference.
Yeah, this is going to be very exciting. I couldn't wait to see what you have pulled together. Your imagination kills me every time.
Yeah, buddy, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're beautiful. You're freaking, your story's fantastic. Let me ask you, Gloria, why did you agree with your schedule? You're busy. You got a lot going on. You make a lot of money. You're trying to juggle. Why did you agree to come down to Miami and do this?
Well, first I want to tell you, I am very honored to be asked, very honored. When I saw the list of people that you were pulling together, I was very excited to see who I'm going to be collaborating with, who I'm going to be in my space with. And you hear me talk all the time. I always talk about I'm very cautious who I spend my time with. And Grant, you've done a phenomenal job of bringing together some of the best of the best. So I know I'm going to give a lot. I know I'm going to gain a lot. I'm absolutely positive that this conference is going to be shifting. It's going to be shifting for everyone that's there, everyone that agrees to tune in, everyone that flies in from around the world. I know it. I've been in your space myself. I quote you continuously. And so I'm very excited to bring my best because I have broken a lot of records. And I want to teach people how to have a quantum leap.
Yeah. So talk to me about breaking records. Talk to me about like how much it's meant to you, Gloria, to be around other players and other successful people. What's that done for you?
Well, you know what? I always tell people that the most important characteristic you can have is confidence. And when you become like the 5 people you hang around the most, and those 5 people can change on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis, and sometimes on a daily basis, I am absolutely sure that when I'm in that room of people that are totally confident, I remember walking into my first day at Harvard Business School and looking around that room and saying, these people are on fleek with their confidence. And so I brought my confidence up to match and then surpass theirs. So that's exactly what I plan to do here. I plan to bring it all that I have, and I tend to blend it with everybody that's there. But it is with confidence that I go after records. And that's what juices me. And the other thing that really juices me, is to see other people shift. Because the people I have been around caused me to shift. And so I tell people, I know for a fact, I am here to take the ordinary person and to create an extraordinary lifestyles for them and with them.
Yeah. So I mean, do you think it's a legit thing that this whole network net worth, like the more I go up the food chain and hang around the right people that are doing the right things, the better chance I have of increasing my net worth, and vice versa?
I tell people all the time, honestly, if you can put your body in the space of powerful people, you've done about 80% of the work. 80% of the work is worth getting there and putting your body in there. Your vision changes, your imagination changes, your conversation changes, your vision about where you're going to go right now. You know, I talk to people all the time. They always talk about where they're going to go eventually, and you're talking about where you're going to go right now. So how do you cause a fast shift? And that's why I tell people to invest their time and their space. Invest your time and your space, because money is fleeting, but your time and where you put your body and the space is critical.
Now, Gloria, you've been around some right people. So if the 80% getting around the right people, Soledad O'Brien, Donnie Deutsch, you've been interviewed by Fortune, Black Enterprise, Glamour. Why doesn't Black Enterprise ever interview me, by the way?
Well, we need to make that happen.
I need Ebony. I need Ebony to say, dude, Grant Cardone, man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, after this conference goes off, everybody's going to be interviewing you and everybody else that's there.
You know, you spent time with Oprah on stage, okay, on the platform empowering women and girls for leadership. So when you say, hey, it is literally 80%.
Yes, I mean that. I really do mean that. I mean, even being in Oprah's space for the time that I was there to teach with her, to share with her, I shifted her. She told me I shifted her.
Yeah.
And she shifted me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think that when you give and when you serve and when you're around people who give at a higher level, when you're around people who are so in the weeds all the time, you stay in the weeds.
Yeah,
when you hang around people that are in the clouds, you get to the clouds. I see what you're doing. I like to watch what you're doing. And I like people to watch what I'm doing because I shift their imagination. And you can't go where you don't see yourself first.
Yeah. And look, all the greats, I mean, all these people, Jay Abraham, Les Brown, Kevin Harrington, Tim Story. You know Tim, right?
Yes.
Tim,
yeah, absolutely.
Tim Grover, Lewis Howes, Andy Frisella, Jamie Shanks, Roddy Chong. Do you know Roddy?
I don't know Roddy.
He's an international violinist. He makes a couple of $2 or $3 million a year. The dude is a lethal businessman, and he's going to perform for us. Bobby Castro, Jack Giacontelli. Some of these names I know you don't know. Tom Cummings.
I can't wait to meet them. I cannot wait to be in their space. I can't. This is the thing. When you are climbing up the chain and you continue to see so many people hire, people say, Gloria, why are you so inspired? Why are you so motivated? Why are you so ambitious? And my answer always is, this is my answer. I am not vacationing where Oprah is vacationing.
Yeah.
Period, in the conversation. So until I am at that same level where I see everybody else playing, there's more playground to play in. And so these people that you're going to introduce me to, and those people that are going to be introduced to me, we're all going to be shifted at the same time. Now imagine if you're not at that level yet. Imagine if you're not at the level yet where you're asked to be a keynote at one of these addresses. When you're in the space of these people, you will be shifted, and the likelihood of you going in that direction is 10, did I say 10? 10x.
10x.
By the time you get to another place.
Yeah. So let me ask you, in your life, how long has it taken for you to have those moments? I mean, I'm kind of giving the answer away, to where you had the big shift. Because shifts don't take, when I hear somebody shifting, I hear something happened in a second.
You know, part of my story, Grant, is where I was going after goal, missed it, going after goal, missed it, going after goal. I went to an event. At the end of that event, they put on that sappy song, and I just woke up in that moment and I said, that's enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Gloria, had you been to other events that didn't work?
I had been to some events, but you know, different events do different things. And when you pay and get on a flight, and when you go, you walk into the event expecting greatness. And so if I told your listeners anything, it's to come with the expectation of what you're going to gain, and you will get it. I've been to different events, absolutely. But I walked into that event expecting something to happen, and something happened.
Hey, she's telling you right. This is not an AA meeting where they encourage you not to have high expectations. This is not a therapy meeting. Okay, you're not going to be required to hug anybody, walk on coals. We're not going to do any trust walk. We're going to give you strategies. Gloria is going to be sharing with you the strategies of how she went from being born a millionaire to multi-millionaire. You were born rich, right, Gloria?
I was born high middle class. Okay. High middle class for sure. Yeah,
and you went to Harvard and you went to Howard and you got all the degrees, right?
Yeah, got the degrees, worked my business, worked it some more, worked it when everybody else told me I was crazy to work it. And you know what? You said something I want to emphasize. I want them to walk in with an expectation. Because walking in with the expectation, when you look at that list of people, I highly encourage people to do what I did. I looked at the list, I looked them up, I studied them. You can study them before you get there so that when you're in the space, you understand what to expect. You get energized and you look forward to what you're going to learn. When you look forward to what you're going to learn, then you get it. But if you walk in there with a blank slate, with no expectations and no anticipation, you don't get half as what you're going to get. I mean, if I'm going to spend 1,000, if I'm going to spend 10,000, if I'm going to spend 20,000, I'm walking away with 40,000.
Oh yeah, dude, you're not greedy enough. I got to teach you something about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm there to learn.
I'm gonna tell you, I invested.
Why am I coming? I'm there to learn.
Yeah, I invested 12 years ago. I went and did a program that was created for me. And I went because it was expensive. It was $112,000.
Okay.
And the first thing they did when I got there was they said, "What do you want to get out of this?" And I was like, "Wow, that's interesting."
Right.
And he's like, "Just tell me whatever comes to your mind, you know." And I was like, "Okay, well, number one, I need a 10x return on my investment." Mm-hmm. And the program was going to take 6 weeks. I said, I need to make $1,112,000 because it cost me $112,000. I said, I need to make $1.1 million to feel like the thing was right.
Right.
The dude looked at me and says, "What else?" And I was like, "Dude, that was sick." I said, okay, bro, so if we're going to make a list, I want the hottest chick. I want the perfect chick for me. I want 2 kids. And then I just started rolling, Gloria. I get so excited when I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
And then I started rolling because I want people to come with their lists, man. What do you want to get out of this? So that's a great point.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing that you did that you saw him do for you that you're doing for everyone else is you take their list and expand it. Yeah. If I walk to you with a list and it doesn't grow by me being in your space, then it's been a bad investment of my time. I always tell people, if you're in front of my face and you're in front of my face for 20 to 30 minutes, if you literally haven't written something down, if you didn't pick up your phone and write something like, ooh wee, it wasn't worth your time. You got to get an ooh wee from me.
Dude, that'll be your nickname. Ooh wee. Your next book needs to be ooh wee. Okay. Hey, what do you hope to personally get from the conference?
What I'm totally knowing I'm going to get is coming in there and making some connections with some people who can make a difference for me. Yeah. And I can make a difference for them. That's what I know for sure. I know for sure I'm going to see things I hadn't seen before. I'm going to see things, I'm going to hear things, and I'm going to journey in a way that I hadn't journeyed before. Because to get to a different destination, you have to go a different path. And so when you're around these kind of experts, I've seen some of these people before, I know them, and some I have never even heard of them before. That's what excites me. Yeah. To always find out that there's a list of excellent people that I had no clue about. Yeah. So that means I'm going to be shifted by, oh, that's what you did. Oh, that's what you did. That's what I'm going to come with.
Yeah. And look, I am so fascinated by what you're saying because it's not just Damon John that's on Shark Tank on Fridays. Right. Right. There's some people, folks, that none of us know their names of. They're in between where they are and the world knowing their names. Some of these people, you never know their names. I mean, I got a guy, he does $250 million a year and nets $125 million. He was in jail when he was 18. Right. And he's not a rapper and he's not a ball player. So
Exactly. The other thing, Grant, is the people in different industries. How much we can gain from champions. Yeah. It doesn't matter what your industry is. If you're a champion, there's something I can gain from you. I love to hear from other people who have championed things that I am so unaware of because I immediately pick up things because I'm hungry to learn. Dude,
this chick is the real deal, okay? If you don't mind me calling you a chick, okay, Gloria? I love you. I love you, buddy. Her book is Quantum Leap. She's going to be with me March 17th to the 19th in Miami at the Diplomat Hotel. Gloria, I cannot wait to see you again and give you a big hug, baby. You look great.
Thank you. I can't wait to be with you. I can't wait to be with you and all your champion friends, all of them.
Thank you, buddy. I look forward to seeing you, okay?
Talk to you soon.
And I look forward to seeing you at the 10X Growth Conference in Miami. Grab your ticket today. Gloria Mayfield Banks is just one of 22 speakers, and I guarantee you, she by herself will help you make the quantum leap.
It's going to be awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to see them all. Meet them all.
You're awesome, buddy, okay?
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.